It's like a fun, late-in-life challenge to figure out how you're going to eat. Eric Miller never wanted to leave the kitchen. The professional chef thrived on the intensity of restaurant life, often working 12-hour days, 6 to 7 days a week. A heart condition landed him in the hospital about 7 years ago. After that, he had no choice but to hang up his knives. Now 70, Miller said he was unprepared for sudden retirement, financially or otherwise, in part because he had never planned to stop working. At the height of his career, he earned about $2,000 a week. Now his monthly Social Security check brings in about $1,400. He rents the basement of his sister's home for about $500 a month, including electricity. His other main expenses include food, gas, and insurance. His 6 heart medications are largely covered by social services. About 7 years ago, he moved to Arizona to care for his aging mother as her dementia and Alzheimer's worsened. When she had a stroke, he took a nearly 2-year career break to help care for her full-time until she died. He eventually moved back to Virginia, where he worked for a few more years. Though money is tighter than he would like, Miller is proudly debt-free. So now here's where it turns. Here's where, now remember, he's cared for his aging mother. He's living in a basement. He's living in a basement of his sister's house, okay, for $500 a month. But here's where the Wall Street Journal, here we go. Put on a happy face. The money is tighter than he would like. Miller, and by the way, people say, like, they're like, are you making up these articles? These are, you read them. You go and read them. We'll post them. Remember, do you think I could make that up where they're like, you don't need a bathroom? Mm-hmm. What is this, 1998? Dining room? Kitchen? No, the new houses are a single hallway with little cages on either side. He paid off, though money is tighter than he would like, Miller is proudly debt-free. He paid off more than $12,000 in credit card debt this summer with the help of nonprofit financial counseling agency Green Path Financial Wellness. He also got relief from his roughly $100,000 in medical bills for his 4 heart procedures, thanks to the hospital's charity. I feel a lot less stressed. In retirement, he embraced budgeting for the first time. What that basically says is he was a scumbag. That little line is important. In retirement, he embraced budgeting for the first time. So basically, they're saying this guy's a scumbag. Now, they told you a few paragraphs earlier that he literally stopped his life to care for his aging mother. But now they're saying, but he was a scumbag. He didn't budget anything. He didn't know where his money was. He was a scumbag. You know, he was just taking care of his elderly mother with dementia, but he wasn't watching the money. I work on my budget religiously, he said. Sounds fun. He regularly tracks his spending in a spreadsheet. Ooh! Some month he has about $150 left over, which usually buys him more food than he particularly likes, such as chicken and vegetables. I mean, the lives they are preparing you for. I'm folks, listen to me right now. The former high school athlete enjoys watching football and basketball on television. His dog died last year, but he is considering getting a new one. I'll probably go to the pound, he said. The lives they are preparing you for are unbelievable. They are unreal. They are basically writing these articles to go, things are going to be okay. There'll be some financial help, perhaps, delivered through charity or certain organizations, and you might get that, you might not, but you better budget. You better budget because you're going to have about $150 left at the end of the month, and you could have some chicken. You could get some extra chicken. You want some extra chicken? And maybe you can get a dog and feed him some of the chicken.
Okay, well, at least now...
Kathy Rode has been an advocate for people with disabilities her entire adult life. The retired social worker still helps friends with age-related mobility problems. Seniors are generally embarrassed by disability. It takes confidence to say, I have this disability and it's within my right to seek accommodations. Afflicted with polio as an infant, Rode knows the challenges and expenses of life with a disability. Today, she lives on a $1,040 Social Security check. $1,000. As a child, she used leg braces and Canadian canes to get around and recounts being bullied in school.
Lock this one in.
The obstacles she encountered inspired her to work for years at a nonprofit in Berkeley, California. She used the motorized wheelchair. 1993, she lacked the stamina to work full-time and claimed Social Security disability insurance. At around age 66, those benefits stopped and she began getting retirement benefits. She moved to Tucson, Arizona, where she's attended college. A folk singer and a guitarist, she rejoined a group that had started the Tucson Folk Festival years before. Well, that's nice. The whole point of this is that it's actually good. She's good. We're all happy. Mm-hmm. She gets $1,000 a month, and she's happy. And if she maybe she could eat her guitar.
Okay.
She bought a home with the $60,000 her uncle left her and has no debt. She shares the home with Archie, her 90-pound rescue dog.
He doesn't have time. Okay.
She supplements the $200 she spends on food each month with a $157 benefit from her Medicare, which she uses to pay for over-the-counter medication and groceries. Hiring attendants to help with house cleaning, wheelchair maintenance, and food prep cost her about $300 a month. Rote said the recent deaths of her mother and 5 friends have convinced her to make the effort to see people. So she hosts occasional parties on her patio. See, it's fine. She's having parties on the patio.